In the last video, I talked about one of the most underrated way producers can make money, by building a personal catalogue of music on streaming platforms. So in this video, we're diving into the how to actually release your own music, from making the track to getting it on Spotify, and what to do once it's out there. First things first, you've got to make a song which is worth releasing. It might sound obvious, but this is the most important part. Building a catalogue means nothing if the music isn't good. People won't listen unless it sounds polished and engaging. And it's easy to forget that it's the most important part when there are so many other things around the music which we've got to take care of as well. Now you have two main options when it comes to the kind of music you release, either with vocals or as an instrumental. So option one, with vocals. There are a few different ways to approach this. Number one, collaborate with an artist. If you've already got relationships with vocalists, that's great. If not, seek them out. You can either let them create their vocal parts or guide them with lyrics and melodies that you've written. Two, write and perform it yourself. You can write the lyrics and vocal melody and get a vocalist to perform it, but you can also, if you're confident enough in your own ability, perform it yourself. This gives you a lot more control and obviously means you keep 100% ownership of the song. Three is hire a freelance singer. Platforms like Fiverr are an option. If you are doing this one, I would recommend writing the lyrics and vocal melody yourself so that there are fewer surprises with what you get back. The key here is trust and clarity, especially if you're using someone else's voice and maybe even name on your track. And obviously if their name is on your track, they need to be able to trust you as well. Option two, instrumentals. Releasing instrumental tracks is completely viable, but the music has to stand out on its own. You can't just upload type beats and expect them to perform well. They need to sound like complete songs. Great examples, artists like Daniel MP3 or Flawed Mangoes. You've probably heard their a lot of music on social media. Their instrumentals are full, dynamic, and engaging without needing vocals. If you're starting from a type beat, here are three things that I would do. Rearrange it to avoid repetition, having things coming in and out more frequently. Add some more melodic layers. This will make the track sound fuller and be more engaging and interesting for the listener. Enhance the dynamic ranges to keep the listener's attention. Create different, more distinct sections. The goal is to create an experience with the instrumental, not a placeholder for the vocals. Once your track is done, the next step is to get it sounding polished and consistent with other tracks on streaming platforms. You can pay a mixing and/or mastering engineer, but if you're anything like me and you're working independently, you'll want to be able to do it yourself. And just to say, I'm obviously not a mastering engineer. I'm sure if a mastering engineer was watching, they'd have a lot of insight and might be saying, well, that's actually not the most efficient way to do that. Fair enough. For independent artists, this approach gets you 90% of the way there. The measurement for how loud you should master your song to is called the LUFS, a way of measuring how loud something actually sounds to the human ear. Each platform has a recommended LUFS target, a loudness level that works best for the platform and for its listeners. The platforms vary ever so slightly, but the consensus is that the safe level to master to is -14 LUFS and a true peak of -1 dB. Some people would say that you should and can master to a louder level, but we'll stick to the safe consensus. So to do this, you obviously need to use an LUFS meter. Logic has a built-in one, or you can download one for free online. The idea is to make sure your song is loud enough without squashing the dynamics. The general rule of thumb is that if it's too loud, ease off the limiting and the compression. If it's too quiet, increase your limiter gain slightly without killing the dynamics. Now that your song is finished and mastered, it's time to get it onto streaming platforms. To do this, you'll need a music distributor. I'm not sponsored by any of them, although I'm very much open to that possibility, so I can tell you all the different popular ones. You've got DistroKid, TuneCore, CD Baby, United Masters, Ditto. Personally, I use DistroKid. They've been absolutely fine for me, although they do try to upsell you some little extras. It's probably just worth skipping. When setting up the release and using the distributor, you'll need your final WAV file, your cover art. Lots of people overthink this. I really never spend that much time on it. I guess it's just up to you how much you want to obsess over it, but to be honest, you don't really need to spend lots of time on it. And finally, the song details. The genre, the artist name, etc. A tip is that you should upload it at least 4 to 5 weeks before when you plan on releasing it. This gives you time to be able to submit it to Spotify editorial playlists. So when you pitch to Spotify, you have to choose the right genre and moods that the track falls under. This description is the main part of where you sell the song. You share how it was made, what platforms you think it would fit best in, and explain how you plan to promote it. It is really tough to get featured, but there's literally no downside in trying. Once the track is live, the real work begins. the promotion. This topic deserves its own full video, and I'll definitely make one soon. But for now, just know that social media content is your best friend. Try different strategies, experiment with different content formats, and be creative and have fun with it. Promoting is about testing, learning, and staying consistent. With these videos, a lot of the time I make them as I'm learning it all myself. I've been producing for years, but I'm learning new stuff about the industry, about being a producer, about being an artist, about social media, all the time. So for this video, I've started recently releasing some songs under my own name on streaming platforms to try and build up a bit of a catalogue, but I'm yet to properly delve into promoting my songs. I make content all the time, so I have experience in producing content as a producer, but for promoting singles specifically, it's a bit different. So as I do it, and after I've done it and got a bit of experience with it, I'll make a video specifically on promoting your releases on social media. I really hope this video was of value. If it was, please like and subscribe. That means so much. And join the producer Discord, the link in the description. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.